So on my school's campus property, there's this stand of banana trees, and they do produce bananas, but I don't think the school actually collects the bananas. And I suspect the reason why is that villagers from outside the school come and take bananas before the school can, and the school hasn't instituted any kind of program to guard the bananas or to make sure that we can get them before other people do or whatever. So this is sort of just a nice little public access stand of banana trees, I suppose. Yeah. And that's that, really. So we have here some cows and goats just grazing away in our school soccer field. Pretty cool. Not much else to say, it's just that. Video. That's the soccer field again. This is just a point on the perimeter of the school property. We get a pretty good view in this direction. This is from another spot near my school. That's downtown, over there. That's the primary school, I believe. Lake Manyara is that way. There's the school. Okay, so I am now going down a little trail here that goes behind the school. I'm basically just circling the school right now, making pictures and videos and whatnot. So I'm going to keep going down this trail. On the far side of the school, like the front of the school has a road going like next to it. And that side of the soccer field has a road going next to it. And over here, this road starts out going directly behind the school, but eventually it sort of pulls away. On the other two sides, there aren't any roads right next to the school, so I'm just going to go down the nearest roads to the school and take pictures and videos and all that. And hopefully, later when I'm in the US, I will be able to compile them all into one video, and you can take a little tour of the area around my school. So that's my hope now. Yeah, living in the village is not bad at all, I gotta say. It's like living in a landscape painting. A landscape painting that changes every day, depending on the time of day and the weather and season and all that. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going down this trail, and when I see something else interesting to look at, I will record it. Well, I didn't get very far. There seems to be, oh, that's the trail, that's the way I came from. There seems to be water coming out of the ground here, which is interesting. I know we have a lot of, oh, I forget the name for them now. What do you call it? Those tunnels that are sometimes made in the ground by like water just leaking through and the ground just slips away and then it's left a tunnel-shaped hole. I think that might be what this is. Can't, having a brain fart on the name of it. But so this water is just flowing downhill here, making this pretty cool little like ravine in the middle of the trail. That's about it. There's a very typical looking house right there. That's a pretty fancy one. They got brick Most of the houses around here are made out of, like the little building on the left you see, just sticks and mud. That one on the right is pretty fancy, pretty high-end by local standards. Alright, so I'm going to keep going down the trail and see if we see anything else. Okay, I just want to show you that the trail is indeed moving away from the school now. There's a couple of school buildings there. I'm not sure how well they show up on the video here on the camera, but like we're getting further away basically, and we're going to continue getting further away. Hopefully you can kind of get the gist of the angle those buildings are at versus the angle that the trail is at. And that over there is pretty much, you see that little unfinished brick building, if you can see it. It looks like it's not focusing very well. Anyway, there's a building over there that's like the last building on the school campus in this direction basically, and as you see, hopefully the trail just goes a lot further than that. We also have a pretty nice view to our left. We have a little homestead down there and farm and nice fields, things looking very idyllic. And of course we have a sisal plant and a tree and more sisal. Okay, I think you can see like the dining hall over there. We're moving past the school now. Have another typical little homestead here. Yeah, it's sort of an interesting hybrid of the old-fashioned round hut with a thatched roof and then a rectangular hut with a aluminum roof next to it. And as you can see, like, there's really no way to turn back towards the school here. I mean, I could cut across the fields, but let's keep going down this trail. It's a pretty cool trail. The area up ahead is pretty spiffy, I think. And we got some nice scenery over on the left. Well, not much in the way of scenery, but you know, nice little woods. And that's the water, when it runs down this trail, goes over into this ditch over here. So there's stream bed in there, which I might go. I'll probably take a look at the stream bed up further ahead. And we got more homes, more buildings. Yeah, I mean, Peace Corps is really rough. We have to live in beautiful places like this. I don't know, it's kind of terrible. Okay, so my camera's saita. My camera's batteries died, so now I'm back a few hours later. And this is the end of the trail, or at least this is where it starts forking off into different directions. Passing another homestead here. I think you can notice there's like, they've drawn on their house, there's some kind of like a bleaching agent or something that people use around here. Yeah, so there's the trail where we're coming from. It's late afternoon now, as opposed to late morning. More houses over here. So this big field, I don't know what to say about it. It's here. It's interesting. There's lots of little windy paths and things that come off of it and go in different directions. And there's some really cool rock formations over there. Doesn't look like they're really focusing very well. They look really cool when, you know, they're in focus. And I don't really know much else to say about it. It's kind of a nice place though. I like this field. There's some sort of building under construction there. It's very tiny. I don't know what I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be a bathroom or something, but it's a very strange place to build one, so. Yeah. One of the ways to get down to our stream where people fetch water from involves going through this field. They just end up arriving at a different point on the stream. And I don't really know much else to say about it. Mambo! Mambo! I don't even see those kids, but they're yelling at me. Let's see. I think I see them over there. Oh well. Also, just like pretty much all the rest of the village, this field changes color dramatically during the rainy season versus the dry season. Right now it's rainy, so it's green. In the dry season it's brown and very dusty. I think that's about it for now. Let's do a little 360 here. And that woman is not really in focus either, but she's carrying a load of firewood back home, which she's gone out and just collected out in the woods. I guess one last thing, to go back up to the school, we're going to go up a path over that way, which we'll see in a moment. I'd like to go try to visit the stream bed first, or part of it here, since I said I would. Okay, so we have some stream bed here. For some reason it just sort of abruptly starts right there and continues down. And we'll go exploring it in a moment, I guess, but I suppose just the lay of the land here means that the water pretty much arrives at this point from every direction, so. And I guess there's a little bit of indentation right there, so. Anyway, very interesting stuff here. Let's go down in a little. And a homestead. Some excited kids, I think they've spotted me. Mambo! Habari ya wewe? Saita? Ya. Habari. Jina lako nani? Safi. So we just got visited from these kids who, and then of course their dog came. Well, of course, needed to have their pictures taken. I guess this is their homestead here. Not a bad place to live. So that. Continuing down the stream bed here a little ways. I don't think I'm going to go too far, just because I have other things to do today. But let's take a look at what's up ahead a little. Also, I think you can hear there's thunderclouds over there. It's been raining lately, but of course today it's gotten all dried out here. I assume it'll rain tonight, because usually when there's this much inclement weather around, some of it reaches us. Let's see. Yeah, let's just move up this way a little. Let's try to get a peek over there. Doesn't look like it's going to work very well. There's too many trees. Oh well. And of course up there is that hill, or that field again. Yep. And I think this is as far as I'm going on the little creek bed here, which joins up with the main creek, or the main riverbed further down. But yeah, so now I'm gonna head back up to that path that goes kind of as close to the school as possible on this side. Not the one we came down, but the one on the last remaining side of the school. Okay, now we're back up to this part of the field. That trail going up to the left there is the trail that we came down. So we're sort of at the corner of this property, I guess. There's some homes up here, and you can see the yellow building way back there, if you can see it, is part of the school. Hang on, let me navigate some mud without falling, hopefully. Mambo! Saita! Aya! This kid is shy. The guy doing the herding just answered me. So yeah, this trail looks a little muddy to navigate, so I'm gonna go ahead and go around on the grass here. I'm wearing sandals, by the way, so avoidance of mud is pretty good. Alright. And this is what's over on our left side, by the way. So we got some pretty cool houses on the right side. And this straight ahead, of course, is the trail that we're heading up now. There's more of the school. You can see it pretty well now. And some just hillside home on the left. Ooh, fancy cement home. Got some chickens here. You probably don't need all this narration. Too bad. Well, the way chickens are usually taken care of here is they're given a place to sleep at home, and in the day they're just allowed to roam freely. At night they lock them up. Apparently dogs will eat chickens, but only at night. Or maybe there's dogs that will try to eat the chickens, but people can see the dogs and chase them away in the day. Got a goat eating some sisal here. And sneezing. Yeah, hopefully you can see how stringy that is. Yeah. And there's the school again. Well, I think you can maybe hear the wind is picking up a little. And coming from the direction of all the storm clouds. So maybe we'll get some rain pretty soon. Now there's one last thing. The rest of this trail, I don't recall being... Oh, there's the headmaster's cows up there. Again, out of focus. Yeah, the headmaster of the school, he's like the principal. He's my next door neighbor. Keeps a herd of cows at his house. So that's cool. I always got cows around. So the last thing I think I'm going to do in this video, because I'm planning to join all of these little clips up into one long video about everything in the general vicinity of my school, is I'm going to go up to the top of that hill over there where you get a really good view. can smell the lake. This wind is definitely from that direction. The lake, for some reason, smells like sulfur. Or maybe like rotten eggs. They smell kind of like that. And so it's very distinctive. And sometimes you smell it here, and sometimes you smell it as far away as Karatu, when the wind blows in the right way. So, more technical difficulties. The memory card filled up, so I've just come back to my house to grab a new one. And I'm trying to move a little swiftly here because we have a giant storm incoming. Let's see if you can see that. There's some really cool patterns in the rain there. Not sure if you can see it. But yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it's headed this way. So I'm gonna go out to the main road here and hang a left to go down to where that trail we were on would come out, or does come out. Not gonna go through the entire trail. And I'm gonna try to go up to the top of the nearest big hill here, because there's a really good vantage point. And hopefully we can get there before everything is masked by rain, and maybe we can even watch the storm come in, which would be really cool. So, stay tuned! Alright. Oh, people are getting ready for the rain, I think. So up ahead, oh, it's not showing up at all, is it? There we go. Okay, so I'm on this road here. This is the main road that goes by the school. The one we started out on. I'm now going in the opposite direction. Before I took a right, now I'm taking a left. And up ahead, this hill that you see, I'm going to go up to the top of it. And I think the rain's pretty far away, so I think we're good. And the turnoff for that other trail is just up ahead a little. Mambo! This is my neighbor Godi. Yeah, so if you see that line of sisal down there, ooh, there we go, that line of sisal down there, the trail we were just on goes between, like it has sisal on the other side, and so that line is where the road is. Now this tree has more of those bird's nests where they built the nest upside down. It's sort of shaped like a ball with a hole in the bottom. Motorcycle coming in. Motorcycles are very popular here, by the way. There's a hole in the bottom of the nest, and the birds fly up into the bottom of the nest instead of landing on top. I suppose it's better for keeping the rain out. I'm not sure exactly what purpose it has. Someone's field, their little corn. And this here is where we would have come out if the memory card hadn't run out of space. And up this way is where we're going. Got more homes and buildings, a lot of which were never finished. They might be finished someday, but I haven't noticed any progress on them during my 2 years here. Another motorcycle coming in. Mambo! Alright. So, yeah, I'm going up where you see the road ending up there. Well, it turns to the right a little. There you go. So up at the end where it looks like the road ends, it actually hangs a right and then hangs another left over thereabouts. And that's its highest point over there. So that's where we're going. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off. Just to save video time and memory card and so on. I'll just add though that this house here I really like. And the one, oh gosh, there we go. This one here I really like. And that one over there. Both really, really nice little like cabin type houses. And that's about all for now. Okay, we're on the hill still, or on our way up. Got some awesome view over here. And I also want to add that I just started getting rained lightly on. So, but I think we'll make it to the top before the rain gets serious. Okay, we're at the top of the hill. That down there is the school. Sorry, I'm trying to manage the camera. Yeah, get a pretty nice view from up here. Got the rain coming in. Windy, so it's a little tricky to manage the umbrella to actually see on the camera, because it's got to be at all kinds of interesting angles. Okay, so if you look down there, well, towards the middle of the picture you should see a road that goes straight away from us. That's the road we were on. And it goes next to the school. Woo! Rain's picking up, wind's picking up. It's pretty fun. I like this kind of thing. Like, try watching this. And this is going to be the last video of this series, I think. So, here you're on my school. So the rain has let up, and so I've decided to try to come back out here again. Ako saita. Right now, it's looking pretty gorgeous out. So I figured I'd do a little 360 down here partway up the hill. There's the school. And continue up there and try to get a good look out over the various hills and parts of town and whatnot. Okay, we've made it to the top. No rain, no wind. So that's the school again. They're just looking out over the environment. And again, if the screen on this camera is showing me what you're gonna see, you know, on the screen of your computer, you're really missing out. Like, the colors are just incredible right now, but I don't think they're coming through. That's my umbrella, and we got some bushes here. Got these gum trees again, and there's the school. Let's try to zoom in out on this. You can see there's lots of rain in the far distance out there, and there's that one cloud with the light sort of coming, I don't know, bursting through the clouds onto just it. There's a hill kind of shadowy in the distance there. Of course, the landscape looks really nice, I think. So yeah, this is where I've been living for 2 years. I'm pretty sad to be leaving. But I guess all things come to an end eventually. Yeah, so I think that'll be all for this tour. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and hope you enjoy the other videos that I've been putting up as well.